Hello world, Shelly here, and today I want to go through just some empties that I've got sitting here. The bin is almost full. I don't have too many things, but I figured we might as well since we're kind of transitioning into winter. And anyway, let's just go through what I got in my empties bin. No real surprises this time around. I have been trying to get through some of the things that have been sitting around in my bathroom. So this is one of them. It's the number 7 Advanced Retinol 1.5% Complex Night Concentrate. It's a very gentle retinol, so if you are looking for something that's not irritating, strong enough to do some work, gentle enough not to give you the constant peelies. So I finally finished up that tube, which, you know, it's pretty impressive for me to get through really anything makeup or skincare because I have so much of it. Now that I make my own, I'm wearing a lot of my own stuff, but I'm not making anything like retinols yet. So I'm going to toss these in the garbage as we go because I don't need to keep them anymore. Went through another bottle of tretinoin. This is my Curology prescription. Now, I haven't started my new bottle yet, so I have another new bottle. This one's like 2 months ago. But this current month, they've changed my formulation a little bit to remove the azelaic acid, and I can't remember what they replaced it with, but my next empties update should have my updated Curology bottle. I might do a video on the updated formula and what I think of it once I get it on my face for a month or so. I've had some people ask why I don't switch from Curology to their like anti-aging version of their brand. The Curology was originally like an acne treatment version of their brand. I just don't see a reason to. I mean, I can get it from my existing prescription and that's fine. So it doesn't bother me to. They're known for acne and I don't know. It doesn't. It's the same company, so I don't see a reason to switch. Yeah, so I'll keep you posted on what I think of the new formulation, but that's my nighttime routine. 3 to 4 nights a week I wear my tretinoin garbage can. I'm pretty sure I already talked about this, but I've been keeping the jar because I want to reuse it. My Ole Henriksen Strength Trainer Peptide Boost Moisturizer. This is one of my favorite moisturizers, and I already have my backup open and running like I'm using it. In fact, I wore it last night. But I'm keeping this jar. So I might have already told you that this was empty. I can't remember because I threw it back in my empties bin. But I am keeping the jar because it's a nice glass jar. So I want to put something of my own in there just to use. Because when I'm working on my own stuff, I'm usually using those little plastic condiment cups. Like the little ketchup cups with the lids. So that, because I take whatever's like left when I make a batch. Fun fact, every single batch that I make of anything, I wear on my face just to make sure everything's all good. At least a little bit of it for a week or so after I make a batch using my little condiment cup. So it'll be nice to have something in an actual jar. Yeah. All right, what else do I got in here? Oh, I finished up, and this one, I feel like I already talked about this, but maybe I didn't, because I don't know why I wouldn't have thrown it away, because I usually toss things in the garbage as I talk about them. But definite would repurchase this. I'm working on another sunscreen, my one from Mixsoon right now, but when that runs out, this would be a definite repurchase. Skin 1004, the Madagascar Centella Hyaluronic Water Fit Sun Serum. It's an SPF 50 PA4+, has tiger grass in it. Rawr. You know my favorite. I love Cica or Centella Asiatica, whatever you would like to call it. But I definitely recommend this sunscreen. Worked really well under makeup, no problems whatsoever. And I love pumps, so that's just me. It's going in the garbage now. Cha-ching! I already have my backup going. You know I will not allow this stuff to be out of stock. Every time I open my last backup, so right now I'm on the hunt for a sale for my number 7 to replace. I always have 2 bottles at any time. So like right now I'm waiting for the next sale and I'll buy 2 more. That's just how I roll with this stuff. It's the Future Renew Damage Reversal Serum. This is one of the most effective things I've ever used on minimizing fine lines, especially on my forehead. It's just really good. It's really good. Bought my first bottle in Ireland. I've bought all the rest of them here. In this case, the European formula and the US formula is the same. The sunscreen's different. So any of their day products, you can't get the European sunscreen actives in the American formulas, but this stuff's the same and it's awesome. So yeah, already working on my new bottle of that. Let's see, what else do we got? Skincare. One more skincare thing. It is my Bifida serum. I haven't replaced it yet, but I'm going to. There's actually like one little last drop left in here. It's the TW Real Bifida Ampoule from Innisfree, and this is what I had switched to. I want to say it was Jen Phelps that talked about this one. Was it her? Who was it? Now I can't remember. Instead of my old die-hard favorite that I used for years and years and years and years, the Genifique, the Advanced Genifique from, why is it not coming to me? It's expensive though. I can't think of who makes it. I'll link it down below. That's the active ingredient in the Genifique and the Bifida. And this has a higher concentration of Bifida, and I've been through multiple bottles of this already. I've seen no degradation in the impact, so I don't think there was anything in the Genifique that is not helping, you know, that I'm missing. So highly recommend this stuff. I will repurchase it. I just haven't. To tell you the honest truth, I've been trying to get my hands on an ingredient, a Bifida ingredient, so I could make my own, but I have not been able to yet. So, yeah, I probably will repurchase this because I don't like to go too long without that ingredient in my routine. So, highly recommend that. Went through another jar of my MAC paint pot in Painterly, and I don't even finish my jars because the stuff never dies. But you do, you know, it never completely dries out, but you do get to the point where like a new jar feels so nice on the skin that when I get down to this point, I usually toss my old jar and replace it. I only go through a couple jars a year, so it's not really an expense of any kind. This stuff is the best. It's my holy grail of eye primer of all time. It's just the best. But a new jar just feels so nice and emollient. But I'm telling you, it never completely dries out. I could still use this. I feel a little bit wasteful throwing it away, but I'm going to toss it. There it goes. I did it. I did it. I'm trying to get over that. I grew up in a clean your plate family, starving kids all over the world family. And, yeah, I'm trying to get over the guilt of not finishing my plate, of throwing away a little bit of product, of, you know, whatever. Anyway. I still haven't repurchased this. I need to so badly. It's my Estee Lauder Double Wear Zero Smudge. It is my lower lash line mascara. It's one of the only mascaras of life that does not smudge on my lower lash line. The other ones, Merit's mascara does not smudge on me, but it's not dramatic enough for my taste most days. And the MAC, the blue one, the Giga, do I have it here? Yes, I do. As I drop things. This one, the Giga Black. This one does not smudge on my lower lash line, but I just like the look of the Estee Lauder the best. So I need to repurchase this. I have not yet. I've been just lazy. That's all I've been procrastinating. All right. Normally I have my vitamins in here. I just threw all those away, all my empty bottles. You've seen my vitamins so many times. I will mention, though, especially if you're on any kind of GLP-1 weight loss medication, thank you. This was recommended in the comments, and I can't remember who at the moment. My brain's not working today. But prebiotic, probiotic, I just went for the Amazon version. A name brand was recommended to me. These help so much in just keeping the digestion happening and everything moving. It is not a laxative, so it's not that, but it is helping in that arena if you struggle with that and it's not severe enough to go down the other path. But anyway, very glad I added these. They say the dose is 2 gummies. I only eat 1 gummy per day, and that has been plenty. The first couple days I was eating these, I was having the side effects of like bloating and like, oh, but it's just kind of getting your gut flora all back into a good situation. And after a couple days, it was fine. And actually now if I miss a day, I can tell. So keep your gut healthy. I eat yogurt too, but that's been a game changer for me on my semaglutide. Last thing in my empties bin. This is not medical advice or any kind of medical advice, but this is my second to last pack of hormonal birth control. I am on my last pack now, and it's the big one because I'm on the seasonal pill. I've been on this pill on birth control since I was 18 years old. And now that I've turned 50, the recommendation has been from my doctor that I stop taking hormonal birth control. And so the pack I'm on right now, which I just started, so I've got 3 months left, is going to be my last pack. And then we will see what my body does. I am in perimenopause, menopause, all of that stuff is starting to happen. And then we will discuss whether hormone replacement therapy is on the table or any of that. We're going to see what my body does. I'm anticipating misery because when I went on the pill initially, it was because I had horrific cramping, horrifically just a terrible period, and mood swings and just massive emotional swings. And I'm kind of anticipating that because what has started happening with the perimenopause is I can tell my hormones are messed up. So, yeah, I'm scared out of my mind to go off the pill. But, yeah, so 3 months from now, if I turn into a banshee, you'll know why. But yeah, farewell to the hormonal birth control. We're almost done. Wish my period would stop. That would at least be like some saving grace of all of this. But it has been wonderful to only have it 4 times a year. Gotta say, best decision ever. I went on this, it was Seasonique originally, or Seasonal, and then this is Seasonique, I think. I've been on it for years and years. When it came out is when I went on it, the seasonal kind, and loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. That's the end of the empties bin. I just realized I didn't get a picture for my thumbnail before I emptied the empties bin, but maybe having an empty empties bin is suitable. I don't know. Well, those are my empties for the day. What have you finished up? What are you enjoying? What will you repurchase? What will you not repurchase? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I got a work meeting to go to on Zoom, so I am going to cut it off here. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.